Hey guys, it's YOU WACK. So by the time you're watching this video, more than likely Season 10 is already coming to a close, or maybe you have a couple of hours to try to get to that next rank. But either way, we're going to have a short little off season for a couple of days, and then soon enough, Season 11 will drop. Now I do this with every single preseason leading up to the brand new competitive season, where I talk about the best tiers to try to use for that current season. Whether it's just because they got a brand new change, whether it's just because they're going to counter a lot of popular heroes in that competitive season, I just want to try to inform you guys and pretty much get you prepared so that when the off season does commence, you can try to practice those heroes or just sharpen your skills with a couple of those heroes that I at least mentioned. But especially with Season 11, I feel like there's going to be a lot of more organization, if you guys want to call it that, because the looking for group feature is now a big part of Overwatch. It's going to be a very popular thing where either 6 stacks are going to be made or at least 3 stacks combined with other solo queue players. Whatever the case may be, a lot more organization is going to be a thing where you're going to be able to fondle a lot of ideas. I don't know why I keep using that word, but where you're going to be able to use a lot of different team comps and be a lot more flexible. And if you're able to at least harness a couple of these heroes that I mentioned in this video, then you're just going to be better suited for any single composition that you get thrown into or any single team that you get to be a part of, and just be a better player overall. That's the whole goal with these videos. I want you to be a more flexible and versatile player. So anyway guys, let's get it started with the new format of this video, because beforehand what I would do is I would talk about one offense, defense, tank, and support hero. Well, rest in peace defense, but that's no longer a thing. Now they just combine the offense and defense into damage heroes. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing is talking about one damage dealing hero, probably the most popular damage dealing hero. That's also really good, but also talk about a counter to that popular hero. Since it's going to be popular, well, the other damage dealing hero is going to give you and provide you the best outcome. And then of course, one tank and one support. So the first hero we're going to be looking at in the offense category is going to be the most popular pick and also a good pick. Just because it's popular doesn't necessarily mean it's good, but at least in Symetra's case, she's going to be a great DPS hero in Season 11. Now, is she the best hero? Okay, here's what I'll say. Offense has so many amazing heroes. You can play a Tracer, you can play a Genji, you can play a McCree, a Soldier, but Symetra's a brand new hero, alright? So it's similar to like Hanzo, and it's similar to like Brigitta. No matter what, this is probably going to be the best hero to use, so if you're capable of playing Symetra, if you're good with the brand new Symetra, just try to insta-lock her, because more times than not, people are going to be playing Symetra on your team, and if you're the better Symetra, you want to try to play that Symetra just because, well, one, you're a better Symetra, but 2, she has so much opportunity to off-put a lot of DPS. And if you're good with her, you have that opportunity just to get a lot of kills rather than just some bozo that just decides, yeah, I'm a Symetra main. Probably me, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, Symetra is gonna be a great DPS. Is she the best? Probably not, but I've talked so much about Symetra and made so many arguments about her, so you don't need to hear it from me again. Just pretty much, you know, she has so much DPS potential. Her ultimate's amazing for a lot of pushes or a lot of defense opportunities. She's just gonna be great, y'all. But the next hero that I'm gonna be deeming as another good offense hero for Season 11 is gonna be my main girl, Fara. So again, I'm trying to pick a hero that can counter the popular pick, which is obviously gonna be Symetra. But you also have to remember, Hanzo is still semi-brand new, and lots of people just love to play Hanzo. So those are gonna be your 2 most popular DPS, Symetra and Hanzo. And of course, Fara's gonna be able to pick apart those heroes one by one. Fara's just an excellent hero for picking apart weaknesses whenever it comes to their lack of range. And those heroes being obviously like a Symetra, a Junkrat, a Hanzo, or heck, maybe even a Brigitta and Mei. Now, of course, Mei isn't as popular as those other heroes, but it's just the fact that you're most commonly gonna see those heroes. You're always gonna see a Symetra, and probably gonna see a Hanzo too, or maybe even a Genji. Fara is gonna obviously have protection against those 2 heroes, more than likely if you're a good Fara, and just be able just to run through those guys. And more than likely, if the enemy team is smart, which this is Overwatch, why would they be smart? They're gonna switch off of those heroes into heroes that they're probably not as good at, maybe a McCree or a Soldier 76. So again, Fara is just gonna be a popular hero just because of more popular heroes in Season 11. Like I mentioned before, Symetra and Hanzo. When you see those 2 heroes on the field, who are you gonna pick as DPS? Probably not like a Tracer, but probably like a Fara, just because she's built to handle those 2 heroes. But now let's talk about the tank. Now beforehand, the tank category was very versatile. You can really pick any tank and be really good with her. And that I don't even want to say that still kind of is the case, just because one hero is going to be more built for the Symetra meta, which I'm deeming is going to be the meta in Season 11, and that's going to be my main man, Winston. Winston has always been an amazing tank. Ever since he got his buff back in, like, God, I don't even remember, Season 5, Season 6 to his bubble, he gave the team added protection. He had semi-decent DPS potential, but he also had a lot of mobility just because of his jump ability. So just as a hero alone, Winston is an amazing tank. He always has been, just because he counters a lot of heroes. But now, especially in the Symetra meta, Winston is just going to be reigning supreme out of all the tanks. Reinhardt, not your ideal hero to really take out a lot of Symetra players. Orisa, give or take a couple of... Either way, those tanks are good. Winston, way better, just because, well, one, he can easily dive the Symetra or Hanzo on the enemy team, or Symetra sets up her 3 sentries, he's going to be able to take him out a whole lot quicker, plus with the added protection with his bubble. So let's say you're on New Bonnie or whatnot, and you're attacking, and they have a Symetra player on their team. More than likely, they're going to set up sentries on that little archway on the top ledge. Well, if you want to push in, it's going to be very annoying to try to do that if you don't, A, have the added protection, and B, don't take out those sentries on that little archway. Well, Winston can do both of them and be able to push in and also dive that Symetra that won't be able to take out the Winston as fast as she probably thinks she can, unless she has added protection from the next hero. And that next hero, which is going to be in the support role, it is going to be the main girl, Brigitta. Brigitta is going to be an amazing support hero if, you hear me? I'm saying the 2-letter word, if she has a main healer. You cannot run a Brigitta and a Lucio. You cannot run a Brigitta and a Zenyatta against a good team. I will kind of give a little star, a little thing, a little footnote saying that yes, it is possible if the enemy team is complete garbo, but you're just not going to be able to get enough heals with a Zenyatta and a Brigitta, so that's why you need to have a Mercy, a Moira, or an Ana, one of those 3 healers. But Brigitta, with that given situation, is going to be an excellent support hero to run, especially in the Symetra meta. Again, all these heroes are somehow revolved around Symetra, either countering her or just making her better. Brigitta is trying to make Symetra a whole lot better just because of the armor shield combination. Symetra is an excellent DPS, but she's even a better DPS when she has added support. And what's the best support of all time? Obviously a Pocket Mercy, which you should probably have, but also just pocket armor heals from her Brigitta, just because the shield is going to go down first, and then the armor is gonna kind of whittle down a little bit slower than if she didn't have that armor. So what I'm trying to get at here is that Symetra is gonna be able to get added protection, which gives her added opportunity just to charge up her primary fire to be able to team wipe a lot of teams on the enemy team. I said team 3 times in that sentence, but you get what I'm trying to say. And Brigitta is gonna be able to do that. So that's why I say Brigitta is gonna be one of the best support heroes, just because not only can she also give a lot of DPS too, but when she gives DPS, she gives added heals, and on top of that, her rally ultimate ability, one of the best charging in ultimates in the game. Oh my god, bro. Brigitta, a lot of people say she's broken, and in some cases she is, but she's especially broken with shield heroes. Give it like a Zarya, give it like a Symetra, give it like even a Zenyatta, even though 2 of those 3 heroes you probably won't want to run in Season 11 more times than not. She's still great, dog. She's still really great. And those are my 4 heroes that I'm going to be deeming as some of the best heroes to try to play in Season 11. That's not to say that you can't play like a Soldier, you can't play like a Doomfist or a Genji. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you're looking for a new hero to try to learn this off-season, or if you're just looking for a better opportunity to try to win more games, give it the season meta, then these are the heroes you want to try to run. Symetra is an obvious choice. She's popular. She's going to be played no matter what, so it'd be bad of me not to mention her on this list, but she's also semi-decent at what she does, which is give a lot of damage. She has a lot of opportunity to do that. But Fara is going to be easily able to counter that popular Symetra pick, along with other heroes like a Reaper or a Junkrat. So again, just be on the lookout for a hit scan. Once you see the hit scan, probably switch off to like maybe a Symetra. Winston, he's just a great tank, but he's also a great tank to try to just break up a lot of team compositions and also just provide wiggle room for your team to move to certain points. Like if you're on attack Hanamura, Fara, more likely you're going to have sentries on that archway and want to try to push in. Well, Winston can obviously drop a bubble down and just destroy a lot of those turrets. So again, Winston just has a lot of opportunity, not DPS opportunity, just a lot of team opportunity. And Brigitta, she was, I think, the same Season 10 best hero trying to run, and you saw she took over Season 10. It was literally the Brigitta meta, and Hanzo meta, but now it's going to be the Symetra Brigitta meta just because those two heroes are a lethal duo combo with the armor and shield and the rally ohm. Be on the lookout for that. That's going to be deadly in Season 11. So anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know which hero you're going to be running in Season 11. I know I just made a video talking about the best heroes, but that's not to say that you can't run other heroes. So I want to hear. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.